Shazam! Let's talk about Milsurps. I've got for you the top 5 Milsurps that you should look at today. And my number one might surprise you. It's not the M1 Grand. Heresy, I know. Should be fun. I'm going to tell you where to shop and then also why I think you should check out these top 5. Buckle up. Here we go. Today's episode is brought to you by CMMG. Whether you choose the rear charging traditional or the side charging Descent, you're going to love it. They run like the scalded dog, backed by a fantastic warranty. It's American-made muscle. CMMG. You know where to find them and use that coupon code when you head over there. You people, thank you for every thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. I love Milsurps. I love Milsurps. Here's why I feel that they're valuable. They're fun. On one hand, they are fun. They're fun to collect. Sometimes they're cheap to acquire. Sometimes they're cheap to shoot. You don't have to take like perfect care of them. They're already banged up. They're a lot of fun. But on the other hand, they're a gateway drug for young people. We need to do a better job of getting young people into the shooting sports. And sometimes because they're different, they're fun, they look different and cheap, young people can really get into them. A lot of guys, their first one is a Mosin Nagant or a Chinese SKS or something like that, or a really old AK. It's fun. It's fun, but it's also important. A gateway drug. I know a lot of y'all collect. It's really easy to get a CNR. It's called a Curios and Relics FFL. It's a very low-level FFL, and then you can just buy online. It comes directly to your door. Super, super easy. I think they're important. I think everybody should have a few in their collection, and it's good to bring something different to the range and get a hold of history. I think it's super, super valuable. Let me give you 5 places that I shop. I'm not affiliated with any of these 5. Royal Tiger Imports, never bought from them, have shopped there. I know a lot of guys do buy from them. Classic Firearms, we all go there. Y'all know Classic. Simpson Limited sometimes can be a little higher end or collectible, but they have a lot. They got a lot of cowboy stuff too. Mosin Crate. I love the Mosin Crate. It's a little bit different. Subscribe to his email list, and over the course of a year, you're going to find some stuff that's cheap. Like he's got deals over there. But the ordering process is a little different, but I really like it. I love the Mosin Crate. And then Edelweiss Arms, they're Swiss heavy, but they do have other stuff. But the Edelweiss Arms is really, really cool. It's a super, super easy ordering process. I think they're owned by Chris USA, like the Chris Vector. All right, top 5. Kevin, I'm leaving stuff out. I want to own a Bren gun if I could. I can't get a hold of a Bren gun. So when I'm saying the top 5 Milsurps, this is not of all time. I wish I could get an H&K G3. I wish I could get a real, like a real Israeli Galil. I can't, Kevin. Here are 5 that I think everybody should take a look at, that everybody should at least take a look at. I love this stuff. I sit and flip through the Milsurp stuff. There's a lot on the market. Love. This is the Illustrated Directory of Guns. One of y'all sent this to me, one of you people. Number 5. The Mosin Nagant M39. Everybody's got Mosin Nagants. They're really cheap. At this point, guys are already typing. I remember when those used to be $89. Yeah, I know, and we could buy a house in 1954 for $7,000. The prices have changed, but it's still a really cheap entry into the Milsurp world, the Mosin Nagant. However, I'm saying number 5, the Mosin Nagant M39. The history on that's a lot of fun. They're fantastic. Of all the Mosins, that is the primo one, and they're pretty readily available if you're not looking for exactly perfect museum quality. The M39 is a good first Milsurp. Number 4, I like the Russian Makarov. I like the Makarov round. It's a little bit of a shorter it's 9 millimeter, but it's a little bit, is it skinnier or shorter? It's 9x18 instead of 9x19 like the Luger. 9x19 Luger, 9x18 Makarov. So it's a little bit of a different round. Super readily available. They got them over at Academy Sports for cheap, the ammo. There are the Baikals. You'll see those. I'll put a picture up here. The Baikal, B-A-I-K-A-L. Those were made for civilians, super easy to get a hold of. I have an East German one that I've never shot that's like that should be in a museum somewhere. They're cool. Really, really a cool one. Everybody will want to shoot it. Number 3, y'all know I love the Jericho. I love the new Jerichos. I love the old Jerichos. I love all things Jericho. I love the trigger. I love it all. Guys will say, well, it's just a CZ75 clone. Not really, sort of, maybe. It's a sister or a cousin. However, Atlantic Firearms, they've got some police trade-ins from Israel. You can also, through the Mosin Crate, I've found they have IDF trade-ins, so they're actual from the Israel Defense Force, IDF. But the Jerichos are really, really cool. I love them. Some of those they've been worn out of there. They're going to come in and be like, somebody abused this, and I got it for $2.99. That's why. Number 2. Yeah, it's got to be on the list. The M1 Garand or the M1 Carbine. I'm going to put those two together. I do not own one at this point right now, but yeah, I mean, everybody needs to look at them. I've been around them my whole life. I mean, even in high school, I was around them a lot. Love the M1. All right, the number 1 that everybody should look at. I believe if you only add one Milsurp to your collection, it should be the Swiss K31. This is arguably, and there's some verification here. I mean, you can chase this. Possibly the most accurate rifle ever made for production or for military. The most accurate of all time. They're amazing. They really are. I've done some research on them. I've written articles on them, and they're good. They really are. They're cool. They got that straight. It's an addictive straight pull. Ammo's pretty easy to find. It's about $1 around right now, I think, to shoot. So not super cheap to shoot, but not too bad. You can go out and spend $20 an afternoon and have fun. It's a Swiss K31. I absolutely love it. They're still super available, and they're not too bad to get into. You can get into them for $600-700 right out of the gate, and they go up from there up to tens of thousands of dollars, but not too bad to get into. All right, there's 5. What did I leave out? You're going to say, well, you left out the AKs. The AK stuff gets me so confused. I love them, but is it going to be from the military? Is it going to be some Chinese piece of garbage? I know that I left out the AK. What did I leave out? Let me know, Kevin, right down below.
This gun fits my hand better than this one does.
Diabetes.